Do you?
What's up, everybody?
That's quick. Just like that, eh?
It's like
Damn,
that.
first
Just
time
like
I've
that.
ever been live.
Just like that.
I'm gonna pull up the old.
You've never been live before?
I don't. I don't think so. I'll tell you what, though. I've got a homebrew right here. This is going to make the proceedings even more enjoyable. You've got the camera on the wrong way around.
All right, my bad. My bad. Oh, that's embarrassing. All right. Thank you for that.
So you would have just seen my screen then the whole time. That's classic.
That's great.
All
All right, so here's what we got to do.
So we are.
Hey, Mark Hinsby's here.
Oh wow, we've got someone in the chat already. Bam! I'll tell you what, I'm going to crack this homebrew. You want to extend that
I
out?
just want to pop the chat.
Pop it out. Let me.
Pop the chat and then hide the video because it's. Well, the video's alright.
I'm popping the chat.
Pop the chat. There we go.
So there we go. So first things first, before we get onto a live Q&A.
The wrong way. That's so stupid.
That's before we've had any beer. That's actually not exactly accurate. This is a homebrew. This is a Pilsner. I made it here in Culborough Beach. It needs to be poured straight down the guts because it has no... Well, it's got a very little amount of carbonation inside the beer, so that's why I do it that way.
Why is there bubbles in there?
No, there's bubbles in there, but if I was to tilt it like you wouldn't do a regular pour,
Yeah.
you'd actually have no head at all. So I want to give it a little bit of extra bump.
And if you like head, make a comment and let us know. If you like the head, if you don't.
That's a lot of head, but
Headbutt.
it will... See, look at that. It's gone back to the... I'm leaning right in, but this is a wide-angle lens. I can lean back and relax. Who we got in the chat? Mark. Hey, Mark. And Scotty. How you going, Cobber?
Scott.
Cheers. Welcome
Cheers.
to Culborough Beach.
So we're here to just hang out. We're just doing the live thing, and I'm up here at Benon's Culborough Beach house, and Emma's here as
mother's
well.
house.
She's we'll
Emma.
we'll walk around a little bit. We got Creaky.
Hey, Creaky. Now, look, Jonathan Creek has a question that he asked me for some help on earlier in the evening, and I said, dude, that would be a great question to re-ask on the live chat. So, Creaky, if you want to go ahead and ask that question, I'll reread it, and Danny will read it for the first time, and we'll be able to sort of dig deeper in and give our perspective. Before we do that, though, first of all, how's our audio levels? Is everything sounding good? If it sounds good...
It must be, because Mark already wants a beer.
There you go. But that could have just been a visual thing, too.
That's true.
Give us a 1 in the chat if it sounds good, and if it doesn't sound good, let us know as well, and we'll fix some kind of...
It's going to sound good. It's the iPhone 10.
There you go.
And YouTube says great, but now we don't know if there's the delay in the typing. He might be saying great to something else. I don't know. No, sound is good. All right, great.
All right, thanks,
We know.
Mark. Cheers. Scotty Ventures. Hey, Scotty. How are you, buddy? Hey, this is awesome, dude. This is where's my beer? Right here, man. Come on in and grab it.
See, how great would it be if we had like a creator cast retreat and we go somewhere really cool and just everyone gets together and we have some brews and we make some videos and
Be sick.
I mean, if that'd be like a good time, a little vacation. Also, you can say you're learning something and cheers. I guess we'll cheers it.
Cheers, Scotty. Cheers, Danny. Cheers, Emma.
Emma, you should just be
got a
hula
cup of
hooping in the
tea.
background while we do this.
Just got a cup of tea.
The whole time, just hula hooping.
Look, I'd be all up for a creator cast mission to do that. I guess there'd be some financial cost involved in it because...
That's just like a vacation. I mean, in a sense, like...
Yeah.
I mean, depends on where you go.
I wouldn't imagine it would be a cheap venture to get accommodations, particularly if we don't really know how many people would be interested in joining us. Yeah, but I'd certainly be all about it. One tolly empty in the first 4 minutes of the live. Oh, one tolly. So that's for those playing outside of
I was confused
Australia. A tolly is a large beer bottle. This is what we call in New South Wales a long neck. In Perth, it's
up,
called
Warren?
a King Brown. Hey, Warren. How you going, Cobber?
Is Warren the one with the skateboard that he let me go on a skateboard at VidCon?
Yes. Yep.
Ah, Warren! I love that guy.
Yeah. Warren's in Shenzhen at the moment, doing some hardcore work with jetboards. We'll keep that on the down low unless you want to venture forth and explain what you've been doing. But otherwise, our lips are sealed.
I want one of those skateboards really bad. It was awesome.
Long neck, yeah, long neck. King Brown in WA, long neck in New South Wales, and a tall in Tassie. What about in NT? Who's playing up there in the NT?
See you in the NT.
Yes, that was the greatest advertising slogan ever. See you in the NT. Only in Australia would someone come up with
Yeah,
that.
it's like see you next Tuesday.
How you been?
Been good.
I'm,
This is fun. I love doing live. And by the way, on my channel, I'm gonna start doing live every 8 days. So it's like always a different day. But as soon as like on that day, you don't know when it's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen at some point for like 90 minutes. I will say then the first one will be sailing from on a ship in Sydney. So I'll wake up early and do that. It'll probably be more from the people on the other side of the hemisphere that would be up for that. Not you guys watching right now. Maybe you're. Hey.
I'll watch.
Yep, he's from China. He's in China.
Yeah, Shenzhen, right? Shenzhen.
Shenzhen.
In China. You're over there working hard on the jet board. Hey, Jeremy's in. Woo! Hey, Jeremy, how you going,
Speaking
man?
of jet boards.
That is. If you're watching the chat, jet boards.
I want a jet
is-
board. I want to look cool like Casey Neistat and Benon and Jay Boston.
Well, I mean, we're all super excited for the jet board as. Okay, so here's the question from Jonathan Creaky. All right, I have a channel I haven't given much love over the past 12 months. He's looking to relaunch it. It only has a few videos. 2 have copyright strikes. How do I best relaunch or jumpstart the channel? That's the question from Creaky. You can see that there in the chat if you're playing along at home. So, he hasn't really been active on his channel for a year. It only has a couple of videos and 2 of them have a copyright strike. How do you relaunch that channel? Do you relaunch it or do you start fresh?
But the copyright strikes, they go away like after what?
Not a copyright strike, doesn't no.
Oh, it doesn't.
You're thinking
yeah,
of a
oh, yeah.
community strike.
First of all, hi Chandy.
Hey, Chandy. Hey, Chandy.
And also Warren. Yes, Ben will talk. He doesn't like to talk drones over the internet, but I would be happy to give you some tips. And I actually think I have some videos as well that would help out on my channel with that.
Danny's the man. By the way, Mark MPR has added a question to you, Creaky. How many subs has the channel got? That's a pretty good question to determine what you're going to do. I mean, if you build up a channel that's got like 80,000 subs,
he can clear them if he removes music. See, to me, a copyright strike is just like one of those things that's like in the back of your head, like, they got me. But I mean, like I can have a video go really big and have a copyright strike, so I'm not going to get any money from it. But at the same time, you're attracting a lot of people to your channel, and they'll watch your other content where you don't have those copyright strikes. So to me, a copyright strike, especially when you're, if you're like a big channel and you're relying on a video every day to make, $2,000 or whatever, like that's different than just having a copyright strike. And I didn't make the 50 cents on this, or even if you could have made $2,000. The potential of those people coming to your channel and watching all these other videos and giving you those.
Yep, I see what you're saying. So if it's not a huge financial setback to you, it's not a huge thing to just say delete it and start again.
Yeah, and Mark's making a good point where he says like he only uses he changed his name by the way. It's NPR Mark Insby. There we go.
Yep.
He's in a transition period, I think. And he uses only.
Are you trans-channeling there, Mark? Transgendering?
But yeah, I that's happened to me too. Like where every now and then I'll get a copyright strike from a video that never had one before. I think that the creator of that song finally copywrote it.
Yeah. That means that the creator of that song either uploaded it to like a distribution network and has then obviously probably not whitelisted any channels, and then suddenly if you used it, that would be the case with many different channels at the same time.
But I would just keep your channel that you have. I wouldn't say start fresh. And just you making more videos and stuff, that's starting fresh. I wouldn't worry about the copyright strikes. That's not a big deal.
Yeah. See, the other thing too is if you've got a channel that you've already sort of branded as your own and you've already taken it a period of time, it's like saying there's been an error or there's been something that's gone wrong, so therefore I start again. It's a little bit, I think that's a little bit defeatist. I'd rather say, look, I've got this channel, it's gone on for this long, there's been a couple of errors, but I can go forth and change it up.
He thought that the copyright strikes affected the algorithm. I don't think it does.
Yeah, right. I'm seeing that comment there now. I don't think it does so much either. I don't have any hard evidence on this, but I don't think that getting a And now a community guideline strike might be different, but
Yeah,
we're
that would
talking
hurt.
about a copyright strike.
Yeah, I don't think it'll hurt your channel. I think you'll be fine. Just leave it as it is,
Yeah.
and you know that video might be something that attracts people to your channel
Mm.
in the long run, so it might be the better way to do it. So
I've got about 6, maybe 7 copyright strikes on my channel. The biggest one, which killed me the most, was on one of the Tracer Tour videos. Shania Twain claimed copyright of my video because I used. So this is how bad this gets, right? So we're in a tour bus traveling through Europe, and we're all been boozing hardcore after a show, and the singer from the band Tracer, I happen to be wearing the shirt. You've probably seen this plenty of times. So he's in the bus. We're all super lagered up, drunk. He starts singing because on the radio Shania Twain comes on, and he starts singing. I just want.
please say don't sing "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" right now.
Feel like a woman. That song. I was going to do Portishead. I just want to be a
I
woman.
feel like a woman.
Yeah, and so that song.
Good day, Ben Wilson, by the way.
Hey Ben, how are you, man? Because that song was on the radio, therefore my entire video got flagged for copyright. And you've said that a few times where it doesn't make sense that the whole video should get.
Yeah, the algorithm or the whole copyright thing is messed up. Like, why if you put 30 seconds of a song or a minute of a song in a 10-minute video, like why would they get 100% of the the proceeds or whatever you make from it? Like it should just be
Crap.
it should be at that point it's 90%, or you should get 90%. They should get 10
Yeah.
if you make a 10-minute video.
And then-
making that clear. And then really audio and video should be 50-50. So really they should be getting 5% of the whole thing. So
Creaky, nice one, dude. I see that you've been inspired by
good.
that.
Yeah,
You're
keep
gonna
making
make
more videos. I'll come over and subscribe to you, Creaky, as well. Like
Just a heads up, if anyone wasn't aware of who Creaky was, Jonathan Creek used to be a news reporter on mainstream television. So he's a guy who's very familiar with delivering content to a camera. And I met him at TGE in Melbourne with Jedboards. Thanks very much, Jeremy and Warren there. And now he's kind of trying to like really push this YouTube thing because he also realizes that terrestrial over-the-air television is tot, which is German for it is dead, much like terrestrial radio, which hey we're discussed on there.
Hey, can I carry out a challenge right now for the people watching?
Go for it.
Can you give us a thumbs up because Jay and
Oh, yeah,
Scott
yeah.
did it earlier and they got 10 thumbs ups and I think that
Are you looking for more than 10?
I want to beat him. I want to beat him.
How can we get more than 10 thumbs up on this stream to say, Scotty and Jay, you did a good job in Melbourne, but we did a better job in Culburra Beach. And by the way, those who are wondering, if you've watched Gives a Minute, my channel, and you've seen me talking about wanting to live stream and the fact that I can't live stream because of this Culburra Beach sketchy internet, well, the reason we're doing it tonight is because we're using Danny's cell phone.
He's got YouTube's thumbs down.
Oh,
Jerry,
God, get out of here, Scotty.
I'm gonna thumbs down all your videos. No, I'm kidding.
So I'm tethered off.
Yeah, it's just straight off my phone.
Yeah.
And then so right now the setup we have my phone with the moment lens, which is why we got the wide angle, and then behind it in the big screen, which is actually I can show you. This is we're looking at all your comments right here, nice and big. Sorry about that big smudge in the middle. Yeah. Let me put this back down. So I mean, it's kind of fun to hang out. If you like the live streams, I kind of like live streams a little bit.
I think if you get more than 10 thumbs up, Benon has to lick those dirty feet back there. That's
My
Danny's wife's feet. My wife.
My wife.
They are pretty dirty though.
They are dirty.
Pretty
People can see your feet.
Did you want to get a quick glance at that?
Look at these feet. Yeah, they're pretty dirty. But we've been at the beach. Yeah, this is Benon's sex bed.
It's all for the views, mate. Look, I'd do plenty of things for views, but I won't do that.
I do it.
Yeah, you probably do it without the views.
I might do it anyways. No, I'm just kidding. Well, yeah.
So I want to talk a little bit about CreatorCast, and we did discuss this on our
We got 9
episode
thumbs up
tonight.
right now, by the way. We're almost at 10.
We talked about how is it possible that we might want to add an additional wordage to our name, CreatorCast hyphen vlogger therapy. We were thinking about doing that, and we sort of raised it on our discussion tonight, which you'll see in a couple of weeks. But maybe we can spit this forward here on the chat.
That's what CreatorCast is. It's vlogger therapy. Like, we go on and we rant about our vlogs, and you guys are also part. A lot of the people, well, some of the people that have been on here have been on CreatorCast, and I think that's kind of an interesting way to
Yeah.
look at what CreatorCast really is. Yeah.
Yeah. Ben Wilson,
It is Tuesday.
Danny
Tech
Beard of the
Tuesday.
rescue with fast internet on
Yeah.
Tech Tuesday. He's done it, hasn't he?
Tech Tuesday, the rescue.
Who we got in the chat up here? We got in total we got Mark Ensby. We got YouTube, who you guys all know. We got Creaky. We got Scotty Ventures. We got Warren Jordan. We got Jed Boards, Jeremy. We got Chandy. And Ben Wilson. That looks like our total. And Floyd's just joined us. Hey Floyd, how you going, Cobber? Nice work there.
It's nice that because we didn't even promote any of this, so it's kind of cool that we have people coming on here. Like, just
I promoted it. He didn't know I
Did
did.
you really?
He was taking a shit. I went into the Facebook and
hey,
put
you
up.
can't say that word.
You can.
The iPhone X is iPhone 10. Why did I say X?
Can't you-
iPhone 10 is doing
Can't you cuss on a stream?
I don't know. Actually, it's it's the American. Like,
I watch a lot of YouTubers that cuss on their stream.
yeah, that's true. No, we can. I don't know why.
Hey, who are you watching on live? What live streams do you guys watch aside from this? Hendrik Ebber's in the chat as well. God, this is awesome, dudes. Welcome to the chat.
This is Benon's first live stream.
This is what I want to. This
I
is what
might
I
leave him
want.
alone with you guys because he's living.
Yeah, I just want to do this. See you, Danny. This is what I want to do on my channel. Gives a minute. I want to, and I'm getting there. But hey, by the way, can I have this phone? Can I keep this phone? Because I like this internet.
No, you cannot.
Of course he cannot.
Yeah. So Floyd didn't see it by your Facebook post at all. It was on YouTube. It pops up.
Okay.
Instagram Live. Oh, you were on Instagram Live?
No.
No, you were on my live stream a long time ago when I was sailing.
Oh, yeah. Good work, Chandy. You're a detective there. You spotted that. I have talked to a camera in a live sense, but I haven't been on a YouTube live stream. I've watched a lot of them, and I'm super excited. I want to be the IX first. I want the IX first.
Oh, he wants
the phone, the iPhone X. Gotcha.
Yeah, because and I just wanted to be Mark because it's hard to say NPR every time.
Actually, what does NPR stand for?
Mark's
Mark's PR.
What does Mark's production? I don't know.
Maybe you can let us know there, Mark.
What does
Is
PR
stand for
Public
promotions or public relations, or please remember Mark?
Oh, that's sad.
Poetically replied, Mark.
Mark.
My pop
My
reviews.
pop reviews. Hey, there you go.
My pop.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did tell me that.
Oh
He
wow,
told us that.
Floyd, you knew that?
Yeah. My pop reviews. That's right. I
Oh, this
remember that.
now. Sorry, I'm
I do
going to
remember
just
this.
cut in this. This is a great question from Creaky, from Jonathan Creek. What influence do you guys see? I just spat all over my computer.
I'm reading that.
What influences do you guys see Twitch having on YouTube, given big names in the US have started turning in there lately? Up there?
I think that everything that's happening on Twitch is going to eventually be better for YouTube. I think that I watched the video today and they summed it up the best, where they said, no matter what, YouTube is a search engine. So like you could have 100 subscribers and you can have a video with 100,000 views on it. And with Twitch, it's got to be your subscribers that come on to see your videos. So it kind of sucks. And
yeah, I hear what you're saying. So because you've got this search engine
the legendary
at the back end of
why does Earth exist? This is funny. Sorry.
Memo, that's someone that we have. Hello, Memo. We haven't seen you before. I haven't seen you before. Welcome to the chat. Come on down. Give us your comments. Why does the Earth exist? That is a deep, deep question.
That is deep.
I feel we're going to need a lot more of these homies.
I think I have the answer to that, but
I have the answer right here.
The Earth
back
exists so
to
that you can get laid for making YouTube videos.
Oh wow.
That wasn't a comment. That was my interpretation.
Yeah.
Hey, vlog from the bog is on.
Hey, Barry from the UK. How are you,
He's
man?
usually like taking it. He's on
What?
on the pooper, right?
What time? Yeah. What time you got there, Barry? We got 9:15 p.m. What time have you got in the UK? It's nice of you to jump in there and say good day. But I want to just quickly touch on back onto the subject of Twitch.
I was thinking about the Earth.
I think we'll get to the Earth again. I feel like Twitch, the popularity of Twitch, especially with this ninja guy getting on and the game Fortnite. I'm not a gamer, but I understand how important this is and how that can only be beneficial to YouTube, because the amount of people from mainstream that are seeing there's kids making money on this Twitch live streaming, playing computer games, that's only going to filter across to YouTube. Now, what that means for me on YouTube and probably CreatorCast is we're going to focus our attention on YouTube, because we can't to take an audience from one to the other, I think is going to be difficult. Whereas we can focus on one and really hone in. But man, all power to the Twitch dudes. Like,
yeah. So there's some other questions that are coming through.
We got a lot here. 12:15 in the.
But he must like, yeah, because I mean, Logan Paul's the big name that's going over to Twitch, and I think it's just because he's butthurt from all the backlash that happened on YouTube, and it's just him being him.
I don't. Is he the big name that's gone over there, or is he just one of, like, I mean, Ninja is the guy that brought Twitch to the mainstream, and Logan Paul just went, I'll have a bit of that. Give me some of that. I'll jump on there. What's this? Computer games? And so Jay can't quite see. Why don't you drag it across to the center? So Jay can't quite see the chat there because of the camera.
I'm Danny, not Jay.
Sorry, Danny. There might be some alcohol in this homebrew.
Yeah. So Memo, we'll have a chat about all this really existential things about what does matter. More importantly. Where actually that'd be a fun I would talk about that for 90 minutes straight.
First of all, Memo, you come into our chat. Do you know this guy?
I know.
I've never seen you before, and you ask these hardcore questions. I like it, man.
I like it.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
I like the whole boxing thing. We should maybe CreatorCast. We should do a boxing thing.
Oh, do we want to get on that? Do we want to go into? What do you guys think about the boxing, the Logan Paul and the boxing, all that rubbish? Like, I mean, I feel like nothing has ever been resolved from a fist fight.
You're right. Casey Shandor, you gotta get onto these comments, man. They're
right. I'm too busy talking to you, but there's also this guy. Why don't you drag it over so that you put it?
Yeah, I'm good. So you make a good point. It's not just Logan Paul, but like, yeah, Casey's on it, Shandor. But I think that YouTube's jumping on the game of the live stream. I mean, we're on it right now, so.
Yeah, but Casey's jumping on. It's interesting that Casey has gone to Twitch for live streaming, whereas he's always been obviously very heavily centric on YouTube. And for the first, and didn't I say when he did that chat with the YouTube CEO, I said you should have done it as a live stream, and he didn't. He probably never saw it, but anyway. But he's now going to choose live streaming on Twitch. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think we're all, like, as creators, are on the same page. It's tough to just jump onto a new platform. I mean, the hype's there, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's just like, what was that thing that just came out? There was like an Instagram killer.
Oh, Vivo.
I mean.
Yeah. Vimo. Vivo? I've still got it on my phone.
Yeah, I mean, I have it, and I got it, and it just went really good, and then just kind of...
It went good? I don't know.
I mean, like, they got, like, it went well.
Yeah.
And, like, 1 million people, like, overnight, and that, like, killed their system, and then, I don't know,
Where is it? I don't even know if I have it anymore.
Swipe down, and you can search for it.
Oh, yeah, but I had it. Anyway, that's really good content, Benon, for your first live stream. Searching your phone for an app you don't even know if you've still got. I'm new to live streaming, but I'm excited by it, and I do want to engage, and I want like this CreatorCast. You've already done a couple. He did one in Melbourne with the other boys. For me, this is new. I'm really, really enjoying it, and I want to be able to. I guess I want to use this as a testing ground, really, for Gives a Minute.
No, not Vimeo, by the way. We're not talking about Vimeo, Floyd. It's Vivo. I think it's called Vivo. It was like some kind of Instagram killer supposed to be like better because everyone was getting mad about Instagram and all the ads that were coming up and people getting, there's like the demonetized kind of thing. Yes, Casey's back to daily vlogging. We're kind of indifferent on that. I'm not as excited about it because I don't know. It's just kind of bothered me the way he left it the last time, and every time he's like, I'm going to be back to vlogging again, and then he just kind of dies
That's
out.
the app, Vero.
That screen is terrible. Your screen is so bad.
I'm just holding that very still. There you go. Chandy's got it. Vero.
Oh, Vero, yes. Yeah. Actually, Vero, not Vivo.
I think... Sorry, I'm jumping.
Twitch is good for gaming. Yeah.
Yeah,
Twitch is good. I agree with that. Go ahead.
But Twitch also has now their creator platform, creator channel platform. So they're not just looking for gamers. They're also taking creatives. I mean, H3H3, they live stream on Twitch. That's their platform of choice, and then they dump it to YouTube.
Yeah, and I think Creaky's right with that. Because of that KSI fight and stuff like that, Twitch and YouTube are TV killers for sure. Like
yes, absolutely. Well, anything's a TV killer in my opinion. Sorry, no harm to you, Creaky, but I totally believe television is dead. You ask my 11-year-old and 13-year-old niece and nephew, Baxter and Claudia, what channels they watch on television, and they won't even know what channels are on television. ask them about radio to the Hey We're Talking boys. What radio stations does Baxter and Claudia listen to? They won't even know how to get to radio. Like, what do you? How do you tune a radio? They don't even know that stuff. Like, it's finished. It's over. And I say thank you that that's happening, because look, I feel like I'm getting on a rant here, but
I like this, what he's saying. Casey owns that massive space. Like that's what it is. He's got a huge lease on it, and he can't afford it. Probably he's got to do something with it to make some money back on it. Otherwise, he'd probably go broke.
oh, this is the
That
368
space
thing. Yeah.
in New York would probably be like, God, that would be like $100,000 a month or something. Like
You're
this.
American. Yeah, you're American. You probably
In
know.
New York City, that's like prime location, and like it was like 3 floors or something like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Casey will succeed this time. Seems to be going against YouTube and creating his own
Ben,
collaboration space.
Ben Wilson, I don't think Casey will succeed this time, as he seems to be going against YouTube. I'm just reiterating what Danny was saying, because he didn't say it loud, but
Oh, yeah. Yes.
yeah, I tend to agree with you, Ben. I think that swapping out to Twitch might be the wrong thing, but I think that having this 368 space where he's engaging with other people and he wants it to be about others and not Beam or this lousy news channel, which I honestly thought,
I don't think he could sell the Beam office. I think he has like a lease, like a yearly lease or something like that. So he has to do something with it.
right.
And then if he gets rid of it, he's probably got a good deal on it. And if he gets rid of it, he'll never be able to get something like that back.
Right.
So that's why I don't think he can just sell it to Vlog from the Bog.
Isn't the Beam
Yeah,
office
yeah,
the new
that's what it is,
368
the new
mark?
368.
Yeah, I believe it's the same space.
Yeah.
Just to back up a little bit about terrestrial radio and what I was going to rant about.
That was Hey We're Talking. They talked about that.
Yeah, they did. If you're watching Hey We're Talking, they had a deep dive discussion on this. But I feel like terrestrial radio is directly responsible for teaching and informing my generation, certainly, and the run before, absolutely, of who is a good musician and who is an artist to watch. And I don't think that anyone should have that kind of authority over someone that's forming their musical tastes, because then you start digging into like different genres and different opinions and then all the while you've got this one radio station saying, no, this is what you need to listen to.
And Pat Rick's on Pat
Rick?
Pat Rick. He's an dude. He gave me like one of the best comments on one of my videos. And
I'm
he's,
guessing you're drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've been in special homebrew. We're gonna start seeing fairies and gypsies.
This is just a legit homebrew. It's really tasty, and I'm celebrating having Danny here and having a live stream. So we are on a Tuesday night, probably gonna booze up a little. But how long do you want us to stay live? Like, how long should we stay on this stream
We're
for?
staying until
Because
we fall asleep, till we pass out.
we're here for you
Yeah,
guys.
let's play a song.
It's about the audience. Oh yeah, Danny's a musician, and there's a guitar there. There's a guitar right here, and I believe I tuned it today actually.
Did you? Just for that reason. Great cast.
Scotty Ventures. Hey Danny, say hey Siri, play Beats One. That's a. It's gonna do.
Oh, you did it. Oh, you did it. Way to go. Thanks a lot, Scotty.
Scotty Ventures. Why did you tell him to do that? Hey Siri, cancel. Hey Siri, I said cancel.
Yeah, I saw that video with the Hey Siri.
Hey Siri,
cancel.
cut that crap.
I got it. It knows the American accent better.
Yeah.
Creaky was talking about. Hey Siri, stop. There we go.
Don't ever do that again, Scotty. Otherwise, you're banned from the chat.
Do it all nighter. Yes, if I had the
gonna put this down.
internet for it, those things come out as a tripod.
Oh, it's a tripod. I'm trying. There you go.
I'm trying.
Sorry about the bumps there, fellas. There's a rocky road there. We were just going over a bit of turbulence.
His MacBook's gonna go wild because we said, "Hey Siri." Oh shoot, my phone's on that too. I don't want to screw that up. All right. Yes. I set up Creakies as well. Yeah, the Patreon video. That video was so good. The CEO of Patreon.
Creaky, you bang on.
That was super
awesome.
creative.
That was
I was
awesome.
like, I was not expecting that, and you could like it actually made me like Patreon more because I felt like that was way more genuine than I ever thought they were gonna be. Like.
Mind you, none of us know what this Patreon idea is that he's got, but I just love the creativity of it, and I firmly think that what Casey's told us about this 368, this Patreon idea is going to tip straight into that, because that's where he's led us. He's led us down to this track, and like before in Casey Neistat's history, he's led us towards Beam, and that's the only reason he had his YouTube channel from the beginning. He said, I wanted to form an audience to bring them to my platform Beam when I launched it. And when he launched it, and it was a mild success, then it was a flop. Now he's got this other idea. I want to bring these people to this space, and I want to give it to them. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited to be back on his channel. I drifted off for a while. I wasn't watching much. Now I'm back, and I'm keen to see. And this Patreon thing is going to be, I hope it's interesting. It could be crap.
I like the background music.
Isn't that beautiful background music there?
If you start talking about something sad, I can go like...
And when Beam died, it was a terrible time, because a lot of people had a lot of investments in that company and the app, and then the app. But he came back and he had a new idea.
Hey! Spot on.
Yeah, Creaky, he's wearing a suit. He's wearing a suit and a tie these days, and I don't know. I mean, he looks like a. It looks silly, but I understand why he's good.
We can never say he's here on live streams anymore. No, we're hearing everybody's thing, everybody else's.
Sorry, Pat. Sorry, Pat.
What's the thing that you say for like Amazon or for like Google?
Alexa. Yeah.
I wonder if that was it.
No, let's not ruin people's experiences.
Yes, that's true.
Patrick, it's nice to see you in the chat. I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting. I'm Benon. My channel is Gives a Minute. This is Danny from Where is Danny Black. Do you know Patrick?
Yeah, he said he makes some videos too, but he hasn't really posted anything yet.
Oh, cool.
So I'm interested to see what he's got going on.
Ben Wilson with a "Hey Google, take it." Let's no
Hey
more.
Google. No.
Nothing worked.
It's from them. They're the ones that are getting messed up. We're screwing them up by saying.
You're getting a request here, Danny.
Song from the Three Amigos. How does it go? I forget.
Is that Tenacious D?
No, he's talking about the movie, maybe Three Amigos. Tenacious D.
You know you don't always have to fuck it hard.
Oh no, it's don't always have to fuck.
Sometimes that's not right.
It's not right to do. Sometimes you got to make some love and give some smooches too. Sometimes you got to squeeze. Sometimes you got to say please. Sometimes you got to say hey.
Are we singing on a live stream for the first time?
We're gonna sing it more.
I didn't think we'd be singing on a live stream for this is my Virgin live stream, and we're playing some songs. But then again, we had no idea what we were going to do here. All we knew is we wanted to beat
Copyright strike. Oh no!
horses. Horses?
Come on. That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. It's all these jokers that only play horses all the time from Australia.
You could play to your P&O audience if anyone's watching from P&O.
If anyone's watching from P&O.
Anyone been on a boat with a ship boat with Danny?
That's so hard.
Anyone been on a ship boat with Danny and they've seen him perform? He's got all the skills. Anyway, we can do whatever we want here because we're not.
Yeah, no. This is just a hangout. Like that's what I like about these live streams is that we're all here. I mean, like I've watched some live streams and I've had them in the background where like I'm doing other work, but just I like hearing the voices.
Yeah,
it's kind of fun. Every now and then come over and say something. Is that what you're doing right now? Can we have 10 thumbs up? Can we get 11? Pacific Eden on the what is 17/8 mean again?
17th of August.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. That's not far fetched for me to be on that.
Of course, yeah. Sorry, Pat. I'm just seeing your comment there. You did comment.
Sure.
You're the shy guy. Yeah, of course. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought he said that he came over from you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I've got even at the best of times, even with thousands and thousands of videos, all dated and all structured in like this.
You bring the phone over there. Hold on.
Even with like videos that are angled and structured and dated, I've got a terrible memory.
Yes, he does. You got a copy. Floyd got a copyright strike from a company representing music friend Maxwell Dexter.
Yeah, okay.
I will say that, I mean, One time I got a copyright strike, and I actually followed through with it to see what it was, and it was a completely different song, and I fought it and won. So it's not. Sometimes you can have that happen, but
Yeah.
and other times I wonder if they actually have a copyright on it. You could. I wonder if you fight it and see what happens.
I had a not a copyright strike. I had a privacy strike. Not a strike.
Yeah. That, oh my God, this is a good story. Tell them that.
Ah, the story's not great, but I had it. Well,
It's good. It's not great.
it's probably happened to plenty of people. I went into a Fleming's, Janelli Fleming's for Patrick playing in the Shire. I went in.
A year
Oh, it's over a year ago now.
A year ago.
Yeah, I was in there doing my daily vlog. It happened to be 12 past 10 in the morning or something, and I was getting some milk, and I got the milk, and I walked towards the till, and as you get closer to the counter, you see the checkout chick, and she looks up at me and says, "Oh, what's that?" And I said, "It's video. Good morning." And then I said, "No bag, no receipt," and she charged me for the milk, and I gave her the money, and I walked out of the shop, and then I talked about how she'd asked me, "Do you want a bag and do you want a receipt?" even though I'd clearly said no bag, no receipt. And then I made a comment about how Fleming's must be the last Fleming's that's in existence in Sydney. It's such an old supermarket chain. If you're not playing from Australia, Fleming's is like from the 70s, and there's still one of them in Janelli, and it's all rusted and decayed. And I was making a comment. And then a week ago, I get a thing from YouTube saying, we've had, this is a notification of a violation of privacy. This person, you violated her privacy by having her appear in your video. There's two things you can do. You can either remove the video or you can use our blur tool to blur her out. So I just blurred her out. But she did leave comments on the video. Yeah, she said something like,
way to go, Hendrik, by the way. He fought the law and he won.
Good work, Hendrik. Hendrik Eber, that must be a German name, surely. You must be German or Austrian. So she left comments on the video saying it's a violation of privacy to film someone without them knowing. And my answer to that was, the first thing you said to me was, "What's that?" And I said, "Video." So you knew what this interaction was. And if you didn't like it then, you could have said, "Can you stop the video?" But it took her a year and a bit to find it. And then, long story short, I just blurred her out. And it's just annoying.
Yeah, so Floyd disputed his strike and he won. Or no, we don't know if he's won yet. I think he's waiting for that. It is German.
V.
And
Gates.
he was speaking too. What?
V. Gates.
V. Gates. Willkommen.
It is German.
Is that right? Willkommen.
Do we have any Germans watching?
Yeah, we
aside
do.
from Hendrik. That's not what I meant. I meant, can someone help us with the translation here? Because my German is scheiß.
Right, she knows. She can do it.
Willst du haben ein Bier, bitte?
Yes, more beer? Is
Yeah.
that-
I'm going to go and get a beer.
Yeah, and can you read this? Why gents? It's probably like, what's up, gents?
V. Gates. V. Gates.
It's is like, hey, how are you?
Yeah, hey, how are you? Yeah, Jürgen. I don't know.
1 hour Jürgen.
Jungen.
Where is it?
Jungen. Jungen.
Just a thing on what Creaky said. If you watch his McDonald's video, he went through the drive-through. The girl handled the situation so well. The thing is, any one of those people that you have in that situation can theoretically file for a privacy flaw. Like,
I don't know if they'd win though. I don't know if they'd win.
but you know what? You could file for one here on the stream and say, I don't want my face in this,
That's true.
and then I'd have to blur you out of this stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's finicky. It's picky.
I don't think that she had any grounds to do it because in the video he comes up with his iPhone 7 of all things, and that's what he was vlogging with, and he was holding that, and she goes, "What's that?" And he goes, "That's a camera. I'm recording everything."
No,
And she's
I
like,
said
cool.
I said the word. It's video.
It's a video. Yeah. She's like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah.
And,
But I don't think she liked that I said.
by the way, he's translated it for us. How is it going, you boys?
Oh, there you go.
Gents was boys, yeah.
No, Youngin is
V.
the...
Gates.
Youngin's boys. All right, never mind.
Gates is how I am.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. Just
Exactly, Creaky. The difference is if they're filmed. So if you're filmed on the. I think what you're saying is if you're on the street and filming into a private residence, that's kind of sleuthy but legal because you're on the street when you're filming it. Whereas
You were
I
in
was
a private
actually,
place.
I was actually in a private business inside Fleming's when that filming happened. So that's why she probably
You wanted some money. That's what a blog from the box.
she probably wanted some money.
Probably.
Hey, Barry, Vlog from the Bog, are you sitting on the toilet right now? Because that would just be awesome. If you don't watch Vlog from the Bog, he does vlog from the bog.
When Benon's on the toilet, he sends us pictures of it, and it's kind of funny.
I did actually. Yeah.
I would show it to you, but it's on.
I'll go and get a beer if you want to show that picture.
It's on my phone, so I can't.
Ah, how convenient.
Mark, what did you just write, Mark? Ha did not beer. Oh, something about beer.
Knock ein beer. Not another one beer. Hold your knock ein beer. I'm not sure hold here, but
she said have another beer. That's what Emma said. The
Okay.
difference is yeah,
My German got a little better with Felicia being here. If you've seen my vlogs, you would have seen her on them.
Why don't we
And
just
she did
go
teach.
get another beer?
She did
Let's
teach.
go get another beer.
Entschuldigung, bitte.
We'll hang out. Emma, you want to come chat? She was all about being on the live stream, so we go
There's not
live.
enough room for me to sit.
It's a wide angle. You can see your dirty feet. If you have any questions for
They're not
the hula hooper.
dirty. Okay, they're a little bit.
Something in the beer. Funny you should say that. I've been watching some
And then can you move the guitars in the feed?
I didn't think that you spoke German. Mark, how's the what is it called? Goal umpiring going? I watched a game while I was playing a gig. That's the best part when you play like weekend gigs and sometimes like the games are playing. And now that I know the NRL and the AFL a little bit more, I can appreciate watching it as I play.
Which one do you like better?
I feel like that's not a good question to answer. Especially because Stephen McLaughlin was really mad at me
I
because
know.
I said I liked the AFL. Yeah. Anyways, we have a mutual friend, Steph Nicole from Calgary. Where did Shandy? Where did from Calgary? That's that girl that was working at Banff, I think. She was like talking to us at the top of the place in Banff. She was from Calgary, I believe. I think that's her. Yeah, Stephanie, maybe.
Oh yeah, she said she used to live in.
If you go to my Banff, if you feel like it, go through my channel. Not that long ago, we were in Banff, and it was like the first Banff video where we went to the gondola ride, and have a look and see if that's her up there.
I stole that in the state.
12 thumbs up.
Do we get
Scott and Jay getting pumped.
Bye.
They're gonna have to find. They're gonna go live next thing. Like we gotta beat them.
Do you want to swap back?
AFL and NFL are just different games. No, I meant AFL and NRL, not NFL. Unless you just typed out that, I think that was a typo. Richmond versus Hawthorn in front of 70,000. I loved your last video, Mark. Insby, where you're like, I'm gonna sneak the cat in. That was cool. I don't know if you actually snuck it. Yeah, okay, it's typo. That's what I thought. AFL and NRL. I enjoyed watching both games. I'll say that. I feel like I enjoyed AFL more, and I think it was just because I felt like the fans were way more hardcore into it. I mean, yeah, it's ooh, oh, okay, yeah, AFL, yeah. So I don't know, like, I just feel like the AFL, like, I like the atmosphere of the AFL. And do you even know any of that stuff?
I'm the wrong person to talk about this, so I don't know anything about these
Go
games.
sports.
Yeah, go sports. I'm a Philly. I'd have a Philly D sports T-shirt. That's the one I'd.
Do you
buy.
have it?
No, if I had any, that's what it would be. Sports. I'm an unusual Australian who doesn't know anything about any of those sports, and I don't know anything about cars.
You must be sports. Go team.
Yeah, go team, go all of them. I used to enjoy playing basketball because I was a tall, lanky dude. But then again, yeah, I never was that good at it, but I enjoyed it. That's for you, Danny.
Oh, thank you. I think one of my favorite things, like, not to like, you know, when you talk about your own stuff, but when I was making that video I made about the AFL and getting lost when Jay was trying to tell me the rules, and I had to do it, but I put all that footage to the Benny Hill theme song.
Yes.
With the sound effects from the show.
It was good.
I didn't even add those sound effects in, and they lined up so well that I think it would actually had it for 2 minutes for a while, and I cut it down like to maybe 30 seconds, but like that whole segment, I was laughing so hard, and Emma was next to me while I was editing with headphones, and she's like, "What are you laughing?" I'm like, "This is so funny." Like, it looked like a bunch of guys in jail with a soap. The soap was like flying
Right,
out.
right.
I don't know why.
I've missed on a bit of the chat here while I went to get that beer. Who we got?
Just start up from Vlog of the Bog.
Vlogging that he's watching his phone.
He is on his
You're on the toilet, aren't you?
Sound effects worked so well. Oh, thanks. The sound effects. Thank you. I think that it was too funny. It fits so well. What beer we're drinking? He created it.
Yeah, this is a homebrew. This is a Pilsner, and it's a Cooper's Pilsner.
Here we go. Ping pong.
As you can see, it's a little bit on the flat side, so there's not a lot of fizz throughout the beer. That's why I decant it quite rapidly to give it a small amount of head, because everyone loves a small amount of head at the start, and then as you go further down the drink, it's just the way it is. But man, I would rather drink a homebrew than any other beer. Just catching up on the chat here. Floyd's going off. AFL and NFL are different games. Each have their own ideas. Yeah, that's true.
Sarah thinks I read already.
Yep.
I'd give it 5 minutes.
Warren, you and I are very similar, dude. You lost me at Sports Go Team. You and I have that, dude. We're the same head.
And it's bathwash. That's what
And it's bathwash. Creaky, that's not very cool.
Oh, that's.
Well, you know what? Actually, this homebrew is the first brew I've made since being down in Culburra Beach, and I did use tap water, whereas the one that you had last time.
I thought that would be fun to do a spit take right then, but
I used
myself.
I used rainwater in the last brew we had.
Rather familiar?
Yeah. So this is actually tap water, which some homebrew enthusiasts will spit on and say, "Why would you use all that chlorine?"
Let's smell them out ahead. That's what. By the way, if you're sitting on the toilet for this long, are your legs going numb yet? Because that happens, right? I sit there and play Candy Crush until I finish the level.
Nice question, Warren. My arm, I'm gonna have to just acknowledge and admit this. This is how. Sorry, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Where did you get that question from? Oh, at the
Warren.
very end. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This is my arm situation.
Yeah, I'll just move out of your way.
No, you're right. You're right. No. He's out of there. That's as far as I can get that flat. Like my other arm can go like this, but I'm just now having to acknowledge that in the rest of my existence, I've got a left arm that doesn't flatten out. I have a lot of strength in it, and I can do all the right things, but I just can't flatten it to that point. And it's a little bit annoying, but I feel like I'm getting mocked in the background.
No, I'm just getting a workout done.
Oh, he's getting. Yeah, and I've got this. Actually, while you've got one of those, the reason I've got these 2 kilo weights is that whenever I'm sitting on the bed watching a movie or watching some YouTube, I'll actually grab this and let my arm stretch out. But it hasn't done jack, to be honest. Look at it.
The things he just said sounded so funny if you think about it.
What?
You're laying in bed watching something and you're doing this with your arm and you can't get jack or something.
Well, if you're in the gutter, that might have sounded sus, but I was being legit with my weights. All right, put that back.
2 kilograms.
Is this what live streaming is like? Because I'm loving it. I'll tell you what we haven't got though. I've seen on live streams super chats. We don't have that because we're not a big enough channel, are we?
Yeah, can you guys please donate something? Please don't donate any money.
No. I'm just saying that
because we won't even see it until we get like $100, and then we have to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Do we split it between us, or do we have to split it with Jay and Scott? Come on.
Yeah.
We're on our own live. I'm kidding. And Emma, because she's back here, and I also played music, so I should get the full proceeds because that's the soundtrack.
I've lost the power to walk right now. Vlog from the bog. That's one almighty turd you're doing.
Can you show him the picture of that you sent us?
Oh yeah, I'll show you the photo I sent to Hey We're Talking, which none of those boys are in the chat right now.
It's Derek, I think.
They're probably asleep right now. But I came back from a run, and this is another little.
I ran?
No, I was running, and I came back and I went straight into the bathroom. Now this might be something that happens to other runners out there, and it might also be a little bit dubious, but. If you run, and Mark, you're probably the right person to ask this, but if you run more than, say, 6Ks, does it ever make you want to shit, like, badly? And, like, you might be getting to, like, the 4K mark, and you start to feel like,
it's getting hot, man.
Oh, wow, man, I'm nearing... And anyway, when I got back from that 6K run, I needed to take a shit as fast as possible. So I ran into the bathroom, which is right here, stroke of luck, took all my clothes off, And of course, I'm the same as Barry Vlog from the Bog. I'll grab my laptop and I'll sit there on my laptop pooping. No, I'll get into that. And I'll sit. I'm going to leave that there for a little while.
Let's see. Oh God.
I was actually naked, as you can see, and I'm not like I'm all about authenticity. And I said to him, I'm sitting on the toilet naked watching your live stream, and he's like, ha, ha, ha. I was like, no, I actually am. So I sent him a picture to prove it because
Divide the cash. Okay, let's hop into this. So he says divide the cash based off the thumbs ups. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's right there. 13 thumbs up so far on this one. You would hate the internet here. Okay. Yeah. So in China, it's bad. Really? I think China would have great internet.
Warren, who said that?
Warren, he said that. Yeah.
No, Warren, you've got the best internet ever. In fact,
obviously.
Warren, can you do? Can you send a photo? Warren, can you do a speed test and then send it to me via Facebook Messenger, and I'll put it up on screen just to show the rest of the world what regular. I'm getting heckled here.
Hey bitches! Wait, CreatorCast is. What?
Who did that?
Jay. Definitely Jay. All right,
That's your wife.
let's catch up here.
That's your wife on
Yeah,
your
she's-
phone.
No, my phone's right here, man.
Oh, well, oh yeah, of course.
Okay, going back to your thing because you went on a really long rant about your shit. What do you eat before you run?
Not much. Maybe like
Don't eat 1 hour before, he says. Okay, the run gave you the runs. That's really funny.
I probably ate like a maybe like a cheese ham
So
sandwich.
apparently this live stream has gotten a little bit more fun because of our body functions, colorful language,
Has
and
it?
alcohol. That's what Ben said. Shitting like James here in China.
Swamp. Hey, actually, that's a good question to ask.
Naked with a laptop.
Those people that are watching, what do you want to see in a live stream? Because
China is basically blocked. Like their internet is, they closed off to the world.
yeah,
I mean, a lot of their stuff is.
but the speeds are good.
I mean, obviously you can get on YouTube.
I
And
have Facebook though.
and
The ham and cheese didn't work for me, Mark. Is that?
Jay swapped to. Jay, welcome back. Jay, did you see how many thumbs ups we got? I know one of them's from you, so I'm really excited about that.
Warren, send me a screen, a speed test, dude. I wanna
What's the speed website again?
speedtest.org. If it's not blocked.
You got a VPN there, yeah. Do you use Opera?
I have
Opera?
it installed. I don't use it.
Yeah, I use that. If you want to, like torrent something.
All right. By the way we're doing this now is literally live to YouTube straight through the phone. So no OBS or no Wirecast or any of the streaming platforms. I'm going to use OBS to stream my streams, but in this instance, we're just going straight up naked rogue style.
Naked on the toilet style.
There you go. I'm enjoying it.
What are you doing then?
Stretching.
Hey, do you guys want to watch Emma stretch?
Benon, get into what you wear to bed.
Do it.
All right. Jay asks.
Is that your robe that you have to wear?
You can't-
Well, in the winter,
you can't watch me stretch. So
in the winter, I'll don this. This will be my winter attire. Of course, it's pretty warm right now tonight, so I won't be.
You would wear your shirt and your
No. I'm just putting this on just as a matter of fact. But this would be it. And I believe I brought this. Didn't I bring this down to Melbourne, Jay, when I was at your place?
Blocked with the fog.
What's
He's
blocked
not
up?
blocked now. He's able to.
He's not blocked.
I think we've helped him pass his.
So that's my winter.
This is funny. NPR, subscribe to Creaky. I need to subscribe. I would subscribe to you right now. Actually, yeah.
I can do it.
Is this what I wear to bed? You know, like school kids do. What's in my school bag and what my daily routine?
Oh, if we get 50 likes, I would delete Candy. Oh,
No, he won't.
I would. No,
He's
that's not a good enough milestone.
He's gonna delete it ages ago. He never did.
Because it means so much to me.
This is what I wear. Jay, did you really want to see this shit? That's just boxes and like a. It's not that exciting.
And the hat. What's the hat?
Oh, the hat. Yeah.
This is.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. All right, Creaky. Let me find you here. Creaky.
So I do have a few things that I wear to bed in the winter. And Jay, sorry, I'd forgotten because it's not winter right now. It's like
Creaky, I'm number 48.
28 degrees here. But I do wear this to bed
Oh my God.
every night, and the reason is this is an alpaca beanie. My mother knitted this for me. Wow, this has to be at least 20 years old. When my mother and my father, RIP, had alpacas and they were farming them, and this is from, as is this, from the alpacas, and I wear this to bed and I pull it over my eyes like this. And yeah, that was winter when I was at your place, Jay, when I was wearing it. There's another. This one has got a what do they call this? A pom pom on top, or a bomb?
So
What do they call that?
Chandy wants to know, is that all your, this is all Benon's camera gear? Let me just show you this. This is what we're looking at. I'm really sorry. So I have this Moment lens on here, and I think that I haven't really taken care of it, so that's why there's a little bit of a black smudge on there. So I gotta get another one, which sucks. But this is what he's, yeah. Is this your camera gear?
That's all my rigs and
This
stuff.
is
Yeah.
your, and some CDs, and cassette tapes.
Oh, double D to delete Candy Crush if we get 50. I thought that was just for Danny. There's no way. I never said I'd delete it. I'm never deleting Candy Crush.
And let me just show you. Let me just show you my bag of goodies. Somewhere. See ya. So I have. This is my bag that I take with me. I got all my mics, and I can't do this with one hand. Bunch of stuff in here. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of good stuff. New lights. That's all you get. Drone. This is getting boring. All right, back to the fun drunk stuff.
Shandy asked what's on the cassette tapes. They're not cassettes. They're actually, these are video.
No, these.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Sorry, Shandy. These are So this is my band, Armness.
Can you play it? Can you play a song from them?
On there.
Yeah, play a song.
Do you want to lose our entire audience?
We're not gonna get. I'm sure we're not gonna get a copyright strike.
I can crank up.
Tech Tuesday again. Yes, it is Tech Tuesday.
I can play you
Play your favorite song from him. This is Benon.
Now I must preface this before I play it, okay? So this is me and my cousin Gav without any abilities. We'd never learned how to play instruments. We had a guy who wanted to play drums for us who could play, and we had a guy who could play a sax. For all instruments, we had a sax player and a drummer, and then we had me playing guitar and my cousin playing bass, and we were absolutely terrible. So go show album in library. I'm gonna play. It's gonna come through.
It's connected
Oh, we had the audio to your.
to audio. It's not connected. Output. Your volume's down, man. Turn your volume up. No, your computer volume.
No. Connect.
Look at his volume's down. Look at your volume. See that thing right there? There you go.
It's coming through there. It's coming through the
Oh yeah. At this point, if I was playing this at my house, my dad would be like, "Keep the record down!" Hey Siri!
pause.
Pause. Oh, HomePod.
It works.
Ben's impressed.
It works on that. So that was Our Man You Broke It from 1996 from Omnis. Now that's all you're going to hear of that rubbish.
He's got other CDs that are actually pretty. I've used a couple songs in my vlogs
Yeah.
because I think it's.
If you want to search my music, you can find it on iTunes, but don't look for Omnis. You want to look for That's my more serious, if you like, music. Don't look for
You remind me of
Omnis.
like Ross from Friends, when he's like playing the keyboards and he's like my sound, and he's like playing like.
Let me bring up some That's We won't play it, but I'll just show you. So if you are searching for it at home, this is what you want to be looking for on the iTunes machine. It's playing out. You want to look for something. That's
That's what?
That's
Oh, that's just
that's what you want to be looking for. But don't look for Omnis, and don't ever ask me to play that rubbish again, please.
This is happening.
Oh, he's not. No way. There's no way. He will not delete that on.
Here we go.
He's got it on his phone as well. This is
No, not. We don't have 50 thumbs ups. I'm not gonna do it. 16. Oh wow, we're growing.
By the way, another toque I've got here from the Happy Canadian. Jeff, I haven't worn this yet because it hasn't been cold enough. I did take it to the Blue Mountains that time, but I didn't don it. What's that?
Creaky Year 8 school project.
It was kind of like that, wasn't it? You know what that
to
was?
see you guys keep time. This is funny.
Yeah, that's it. We didn't even know how to keep time. We didn't even know how to play. It's pretty
You
funny.
guys are funny. Reading these comments actually make me laugh. You can show the album cover with you on the scooter. Yes, the album cover with you on the scooter.
Mm.
That's
Right.
that's the first one he ever sent to me. And we're back.
That's this guy.
Yeah.
Is that there long enough? Oh, I tilted a little
No,
bit.
it's good. It's good.
So yeah, I wonder if I should send a copy of this to Scooter Brad. There's me on a scooter.
Scooter Brad, he could be watching right now. He's probably not.
Nah, that guy's a dickhead.
The CD is Pride of Place.
Yes, I gave one to
On the
Warren
shelf.
too. Yeah, true.
It is.
See, did you see that? No, that's a backhanded compliment. The CD is Pride of Place on my shelf. That means he's not listening to it. It's on the shelf. It should be in the CD player. To be honest, though, you should have frisbeed that into the ocean long ago.
So your next Gibbs minute should be in that headband.
Yeah.
If you have it still. Ben, you don't strike me as the type to throw away stuff. I mean, like all of your tapes.
What gives you that idea?
You're like a digital hoarder.
Yeah,
That could be a thing.
I've kind of
Reality TV show.
I've kind of kept everything. Like there's VHS tapes. Do you remember VHS, guys? Look at this. Who remembers those little doozies? Plenty of them, eh?
Patrick thinks your Tracer shirt is rad.
Yeah, Pat. If you haven't heard Tracer, dude, if you're from the Shire and you're anything like me, and you like your good music, like you like your Caius and your
what's the Shire?
Soundgarden, how can I explain the Shire? Pat, please help me in the comments. How can you explain the Shire to someone? How can you explain the Shire to an American? That's
in England, the Shire.
no. Well, this is
The Shire is like Oyster Bay.
yeah. The Oyster Bay is in the Shire, but it's hard to. Did you see the animal chin reference, Creaky, on the? Surely.
Yes, I remember that VHS thing, having to rewind it. That was so annoying.
Creaky, you're referring to this, right? Yeah, someone that knows.
Betamax. That was like, yeah, Betamax didn't go very far because of VHS. Just like, what was it, Blu-ray versus, what was it, DVD, HD? No, HD DVD versus Blu-ray and Blu-ray 1.
Yeah, that's right.
Because wasn't it something to do with whatever porn-backed?
You porn-backed
Blu-ray.
VHS over Betamax.
Yeah, but then they also did Blu-ray over.
Oh, did they? I didn't. I thought that was just the VHS war.
I don't know. That was a reference.
There's only one place on the planet as the Sutherland Shire. Patrick, that's cool, but how do you explain it? How do you define it? Define it to this man. So
It's a beach suburb with lots of bogans. That's what Creaky says.
That's kind of true.
Rage.
Yeah, Rage was a great show. I used to spend plenty of nights coming home watching that on the weekends. What's Fire?
Why, Scotty? Why would there be VHSs on your roof? Cleaned his roof.
Like his attic.
Oh, the attic. I was thinking on top of the roof.
Very good at translating.
Yes, Emma's my Australian translator. Australia place in Australia. Filed. Nice chin sticker.
What a cool thing. How about this live experience? We're just sitting here chewing the fat.
How long have you been on this thing? Because my dad is gonna be like, freaking out. 65 minutes.
That's over an hour. That's
very good, Ben.
that's what I wanted to do. Vlogs, like live streams that go for over an hour. But
I'll be going live on Monday, sailing into Sydney. So if you come to my channel and you're awake early in the morning, or probably from vlog from the bog, I have no idea what time that would be. But Mavic Air, I love it.
cheers.
If you saw my last video with Jay Boston, I crashed it, and I picked it up and it flew perfectly. It was like there was nothing wrong with it, and it was really funny.
Creaky, I've only just stopped recently searching for animal chin. I made that decision about after I did my elbow for the second time. I decided animal chin is going to be elusive from me from now on. I'll always consider myself a skateboarder, but I'm no longer searching for chin.
What's animal chin?
Only a skateboarder will understand that. I can't even really.
I can't even listen to it right now.
I can't even.
I can't even do it.
Yeah.
Random reviews. That Tracer's t-shirt lit.
Random reviews. We got a new person in the chat there. Hey, Random, how you going? You like this t-shirt, man? A lot of people getting the love for Tracer right now tonight. Good work. Got a great band. If you've never heard them, go and check out Devil with a Halo. It's on YouTube. It's the greatest song that you've never heard.
So, Creaky, the Mavic Air, you can keep talking to Random if you want. We'll talk to Creaky in a second.
Random, first time here. Well, Random, how did you come across our stream? That's an interesting question. Yes, I'm intrigued.
So fresh. First time on here. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
We are Creator Cast, and we are also Vlogger Therapy. And this is just what we do. If you have something to get off your chest about vlogging, do it here. The DJI goggles, it takes time to get used to. Yeah, I have a friend that has them, and he said he bought these goggles, and he hasn't even had a chance to use them because every time he has them out, people are like, I want to try them.
Right.
I'm going to do a review on a Tech Tuesday probably in a couple, maybe 3 weeks or so, up in Early Beach.
Did you see this?
YouTube was showing this. No.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't believe you. Random
Yeah,
reviews.
right.
YouTube was showing our live stream as a suggested video. Get out of here.
We could just be Creator
Come
Cast, a
on.
couple of drunk idiots.
Who is this? This is Jay or Scotty with a different account trying to promote us. Come on, man. We're not in suggested videos.
Whoa, look, we have like 30,000 people watching us right now. I'm lying. That's not true. But I will have a drink to that. Live sailing in Sydney. You'll watch the return.
The rerun.
Oh, the rerun. Sorry, the rerun.
That's a question I've got. Do you call a live stream after the fact? Do you call it a rerun or a replay? Because I watch the Vegan Cheetah. I don't know. Oh, Charles Marlowe.
Creaky. We're not trending on 20.
Creaky. You guys.
He's cheeky.
If you know Charles Marlowe, he's a Californian. Well, he's actually not Californian. Do you know where Syracuse is?
What?
Syracuse?
Syracuse is New York.
New York State.
Yeah, state of New York.
Yeah. But he's now moved to California. But he talks about his live streams as a replay. Yeah, okay, Creaky. So it's called a replay. Okay, so.
Well, I guess a rerun would be like maybe like if I don't know, 5 years down the line, you rewatch it, or you repost it or something. I don't know. I like that term, rerun.
That's what they always used to call shows.
TV shows. Yeah,
I saw it on the rerun on Back to the Future. I've seen this episode. This is when so and so gets.
I thought of the best way
on a rerun.
If they were to
What's
ever
a
make
rerun?
like a Back to the Future like 4 or somehow add to the franchise. I thought of like, okay, between the time that Marty goes back, goes
I
between the
think
time
we're
that-
getting in a rabbit hole.
No.
Here.
The Doc, when Doc puts the thing in from 1850, 65 or something like that. What if somebody like came and stumbled upon it, found it, and they took it out and did all these crazy adventures, but they had to put it back exactly where they found it so that Marty would find it later on when he goes back. I'm just saying there's a way that they could get into there
To make a fourth.
to make another video that you don't need those original characters. People could just find this car and drive it. We're just
Yeah, okay.
turning it over well at my house anyways.
Here we go, Creaky. It's because the stream is always there to watch at any time. A rerun is when it's played only once, and you have to wait for the decision to give it. Okay, so that's terrestrial air television, where they tell you that we're going to rerun it now, and that's when you have.
That's a very good point. Yeah, that's dead on right there.
The Shire defined as an
Place
American.
to drink, party, and surf. Is that it?
Yeah, you can do all that stuff there.
Well, what's your definition then? Random reviews. Are you still here? What's your channel about? I'd love to know. It sounds like random reviews.
Shulagong.
What? What?
Gesundheit. And dump bodies. I don't know how many dead bodies they've been located in the Shire over the years, but if you've ever seen... what was
Bless
that?
you.
Thank you.
What? Nobody had anything to say about my Back to the Future? Jeez, come on.
I think the best Back to the Future was number 2, in my opinion. I think the third one was good, but not necessary.
I like the third one.
As your favourite of all?
I think so because the way as growing up,
You hearing this?
the cowboys cowboy and Indian kind of feel like it was more
Sensitive. You got to call them... What do you call them now?
Native Americans.
Outlaws and Native Americans.
Yes. Okay. So,
The world's gone
second
crazy.
was the best. Even Mark says that.
Yeah.
I didn't like the second. There was,
Good work, Mark.
It was too. I don't know. The hoverboard was awesome. I'll give you that.
Well, but the second one was the first real instance of like everything kind of colliding together.
That's true. That's true. And the third one would just kind of brought it back to the olden times.
Yeah.
I like the old one. I thought that was a good one though. There was some funny references in there. All right. Except for the fact that they come back on a flying train.
Back to the Future is now the past. Ben Wilson.
That's very true. That is very true.
What are you? Some kind of
It was
genius?
2015.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you were just saying matter of factly, but the date that they came forward to was October 23rd, 2015. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The third shark.
Was it October 20? All
October
those memes
24.
kept coming out saying different dates and it screwed me up.
It was either October 24 or 25.
How exactly do you go back to the future? Well, if you're in the past, if you're from the future and you go to the past, you have to go back to the future. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
3D shark was insane back then. That's true.
I just love this scene. Where'd
Weekend
the
at
guy
Bernie's.
go?
Weekend at
Who?
Bernie's. That was so funny. I always thought, okay, the best sequel to Weekend at Bernie's, like 4, would be like if he was deteriorated and he was just a skeleton, and then like it was so obvious that he was not a real person, like he was dead, but like everyone's still kind of, dude, looking slim.
Yeah.
Stupid. Yes. If Steven Spielberg is watching, he's gonna take all these ideas.
Steven Spielberg. Yeah. What did I watch the other night? I watched The Tunnel. Have anyone seen The Tunnel? Now that's an Asian film which absolutely killed it.
October 21st, 2015.
There you go. 21st. Okay. Well, I know my brother's birthday's the 24th, and I say brothers because I have one real brother and a foster brother, and both they have the same birthday, 24th of October.
I have a question about Australians. So you guys don't drink Fosters?
Did you hear this? I've given this man homebrews, and he wants me to drink Foster.
I just asked if you guys drink Fosters.
We don't. Yeah.
The Tunnel Asian film.
Creaky, that's the one, man. Dude, that was I watched it for the first time the other night. Amazing film. Like, absolutely incredible. I got a lot of time for that sort of stuff. Boo that's for Foster's, Mark. Boo. Yeah. What a stupid beer. Just the worst.
Oh, by the way, we missed Floyd. Floyd up here was talking about bung bung.
Bung Bong.
Called white.
I went to the town the other day called Bung Bong. Witcher Proof Pyramid. What?
You okay, buddy?
I think Floyd, you might be having a few home brews of your own there.
Boo, Foster's. Okay, so Foster's is not a thing. Okay. date was carefully chosen for the simple reason it was the day, theoretically, the Chicago Cubs... What?
When we talk to you, is it discerning? Is it discerning? What's the term?
Well, what are you trying to say?
What's the word when you're trying to say? Is it hard to follow? When we don't look, if we don't look here and we look up there, because we're obviously looking past you at the chat, is it kind of distracting? That might be a better description.
Yeah, it's a distraction.
Should we be looking here and pretending to
true.
look up there, or
it's so much going on up here?
Yeah, the chat's streaming right now. We're streaming.
Floyd is streaming. Why?
Floyd, they're seriously.
This guy said, "What, Danny? What did you think of the dog's eye and dead horse?"
Dog's eye and a dead horse. On that note, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
What is that?
I don't know what that is. You can decipher that one.
Sounds like a disconcerting. You guys want to see Benon go to the bathroom? No, let's not do that. All right, Benon. All right, vlog from the bogs leaving. Catch you later. I hope you had fun getting all that out. Now it's me. Benon talked forever, and I can't even keep up with this, mate. They're all real towns. Yeah. Some of these towns, when we were driving around Australia, were really funny. Like some of the names. Just looking at a map, I was laughing really hard. Tracer t-shirt is distracting. His mom's upstairs. You want me to go up there? He's just going pee. Maybe, Benon, do you get naked when you go pee? No, sorry, guys. Go to the beach. It's dark. You know what? I wonder if I can show you the stars. Let's just see. Let's see if I can show you the stars. I can't see anything. All right. Hold on. Whoa. Let's try this first. This way, I'm gonna face this way. Nope. There's one. The live stream has gone Blair Witch.
The Tracer shirt is distracting. The Tracer t-shirt is distracting.
Oh,
Is that bad or good? What does that actually mean? The Tracer t-shirt.
It's good. He likes it.
Is that good or bad, dude?
Sorry, guys. All right. Let's go. I just gotta check my battery. How much time do I have no idea.
And I also, I heard someone while I was peeing that I do talk a lot, and I gotta think.
No, I said it.
Oh, you said it.
I said because when you left, it was too quiet.
I gotta keep that in check though, because I do ramble a lot, and if I'm gonna start live streaming on my channel,
I didn't go to Hot Chicken Project. I wasn't able to make it there. We went past Geelong, but Geelong.
Geelong.
Sorry.
I'd say that because I'm not from Melbourne, but only a tourist would say Geelong.
Yeah, so I think we should probably wrap up this live stream because my dad is gonna have to go live a couple times this month.
What's your dad worried about?
Dada.
Oh, your dada. Did you hear dad? I heard him say my dad.
My dada.
Thanks Creaky. Cheers for coming on and asking that question, dude. Yeah, we'll wrap this up. It's 10 p.m.
I know. Well, I'll try to get to Geelong and try that out. There was a lot of really good food down in Lauren that we had. It was delicious.
By the way, did we see Scotty on here, YouTube?
Yeah, he was at the very beginning.
Yeah, where'd you go, dude? Come on, man.
Thanks for all the thumbs ups. And
Yes.
if we would have got to 50, I would have deleted my Candy Crush, but we didn't get there, so. His dada plays in there. Yeah, my dada's going to get so mad if I use all my data.
I totally thought you said your dad's going to get mad. This has been great. I've enjoyed live streaming.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for being a part of this. It was fun. I think we're going to bed, right?
Hey, what resolution are you streaming in there?
I don't know.
What resolution are you guys watching it in? Can we, before we go, can I just find that out? What's the maximum resolution you guys are watching this in? Because if I need to stream, do I have to go and get a data? Get some more data for my phone? My data? Just see, 720, okay. Is that the maximum, Scotty Ventures? Is that as far as you go? Chandy's got 480, Mark's got 720. Okay, 720.
Digital Ninja's here.
Digital Ninja,
We were talking about you on a CreatorCast episode.
Yes.
I was talking about you Catch Me If You Can That was such a funny.
Dude,
He did a 10-second review on Digital Ninja. Go to his channel. He's doing 10-second reviews on movies, and he did Catch Me If You Can, and it was like
we
the first
talked a lot
5
about
seconds.
it, yeah.
5 seconds of that. The thing is about what he's doing.
Yeah, and then
it's
the
like,
next is the review.
Let me tell you the review about it.
They caught
They
him.
caught him. no, they could catch him because they caught him. Or
Yeah.
something. It's funny. It's really funny. Go check it out. Yeah, thank you very much. And
We should wrap this
we
up.
got some more people coming on here, and
Yes, we-
I don't know how, but yeah, what's up?
Do you
everybody?
want us to stay on a bit longer?
No. It's people that are getting suggested that are talking about Trump equals Jesus. I don't even want to get into that, but
Do you
came
want- It's your dad. It's your dad.
it's my dad. No, it's all
Jesus is my loyal. I'm loyal servant.
all right. It's starting to get weird.
All right,
with
that's a little
with
strange.
Hans Holtz.
Hans, you've got about 30 seconds to like make a valid statement, or we're out of here.
30, 29, 28, 27.
All right.
Yes, thank you. I will say my
Digital Ninja.
All right. See you guys later, and thanks for being a part of this. Give us a good like wave over here. Hey, look over here.
Oh, here.
Yeah.